All right, guys, if you paid attention to the NBA playoffs, you've probably heard of Suns in 4 guy. So the Phoenix Suns, they swept the Denver Nuggets in the second round of the NBA playoffs. And during that series, a new celebrity was born. Suns in 4 guy, in quotation marks, who got in a fight during Game 3. So this fan is from Denver, but he supports the Suns. And he became this huge celebrity. Of course, he's clearly a member of the Order. Again, why is Jamal Murray, a guy who plays for the Nuggets, hanging out with this guy who got in a fight with a Denver fan and ridiculed the Nuggets by saying Suns in 4 and the Suns win the series 4-0? What is he doing with this guy? Well, I'll tell you why. Some really, really interesting numbers behind this guy. So, he's called Nick. If you can see here, Nicholas McKellar. And this whole fight that he got involved in was absolutely staged. And the fact that Devin Booker sent him Western Conference final tickets for getting in a fight, so is Booker promoting violence? This deceiver here, who will be going down very shortly, like most of these sick deceivers who are playing professional sports. This guy, a member of the Order, fulfilling his role, probably has no athletic ability. Okay, son, this is what you're going to do. This is your role. This is how you're going to help us. You're going to get in a staged fight. You're going to say Suns in 4. And we're going to make you a celebrity. We even got an action figure for him. Again, he got in a fight. And he's a hero. And the reason he went Suns in 4 is because he knew. He knew what was going down. He knows sports are rigged. He knew the Suns were going to win 4-0. And it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate that sports are rigged. Because professional sports brought so much joy to me, and they still bring so much joy to people. But they have no idea that it's all a stage, that it's all rigged. Watch this speech by John Cena at the ESPYs, where he basically said professional sports are no different to WWE. Watch it. Soft disclosure. He said it himself, it's all storyline, just like the WWE. And I've got to admit, these people do write good stories, entertaining stories. But if people knew that it was all rigged, the outcomes, they'd lose about 50-60% of their fan base. So Suns in 4 guy's name is Nick McKellar. And like I said, he was all over the media during the Suns versus the Nuggets playoff series. And look at some of these numbers, guys. Undeniable. So Suns in 4. Suns in 4. Suns in 4 equals 156 and 48, guys. Milwaukee Bucks equals 156 and 48. It was the Milwaukee Bucks who defeated the Suns. They beat them 4-2 and won 4 games in a row. Like, what are the chances, to be honest? The Bucks won 4 games in a row. Suns take a 2-0 lead. And then Milwaukee win 4 in a row. It's just a joke. But you know why, don't you? I've done plenty of videos on why the Bucks won. So it was in Ball Arena where Nicholas said Suns in 4 in Denver. Ball Arena equals 66. The Suns' Footprint Stadium opened 6/6/1992. 66 is a number associated with the NBA. It was established on 6/6. I think 1946. Let's have a look. No, I don't want to go on NBA.com. I'll just go on the regular NBA, see what comes up. Yeah, 6/6/1946. What an absolute joke. So let me continue. So yeah, Footprint Stadium makes me think of deer footprints. And look into the Buck Moon as well. And then you've got Bill Gates saying he wants to block the sun. Well, when the sun disappears, the moon arrives, doesn't it? The sun and the moon. It's just an absolute joke how ritualistic it all is, guys. And the number of a man equals 156 and 66, the number of a man. In the Textus Receptus manuscripts of the New Testament, the book of Revelation 13, 17, 18 cryptically asserts 666 to be man's number, or the number of a man. So when you type in 666, it gets you 156, 48, and 87. Milwaukee Books, 156, 48, and 87. It shows you how important gematria is. These syncs here are not accidental, guys. And global currency equals 156 and 222. You've got the books. I think soon the books, the dollar will be gone. We will have a global currency. It will all be crypto. And just gives the powers that be more power over us. They can see exactly what we're purchasing, when we're purchasing it. And yes, you could say, well, that's happening already with credit cards and debit cards and buying everything online. Yeah, but you still have cash. You still have money. Like, for example, if I go for a massage today, or if I go get an ice cream, if I go out for dinner, they don't know that I'm doing that. But when everything's going to be crypto, they're going to know exactly what everybody's purchasing, and people are not worried about it because it's convenient. So yeah, you had Phoenix, like crypto, and then you had the books like the dollar. It's just all story. It's all story. Nick McKellar equals 77, and the books are now 77 versus the Suns all time. And like I showed you in previous videos, the score was 77-77 after the third quarter. It's funny how Tom Brady, who just won the Super Bowl with the Bucks, was born in 77. And now Milwaukee Bucks win the NBA. Remember the first time in 50 years, and Giannis scored 50 points. So this guy, Nick McKellar, guys, it wasn't just some random fan who got a little bit rowdy and got in a fight and predicted the outcome of a series. It's a guy who's clearly a member of the order, and I'm sure this guy is as well. And what they do, this is where they confuse people. Everyone back here is just a regular Joe. If the media are pushing a story down your throat, they want it out there because it's a ritual, okay? And then this guy's gonna basically become famous from it because he fulfilled his role. This guy with Murray on the back reminds me of the Joker, Murray, when he gets his brains blown out. And remember, it was the Suns who knocked out Jokic, the Joker. And the guy who played the Joker was Joaquin Phoenix. Told you, it's storyline. And it's just frustrating to have all this knowledge sometimes and not be able to call the exact script. Although I've done it multiple times. I just wish this community could definitely be a bit more consistent, because it's why people dismiss gematria, because people get sports picks wrong. But that's why I've done more and more videos recently, just calling people out rather than, look, the four horsemen. So this will have some symbolism. Ric Flair, clearly a massive Mason, with all the success that he's had with WWE, one of the most Masonic companies ever. World Wrestling, turn those W's sideways, you get 33. Upside down, you get double M. Vince McMahon. So yeah, it can't be much longer now until more people see what I'm seeing. These will be members of it as well, guys, not just some random fans. It's wild. Anyway, I wanted to get this out there, guys. This Suns in 4 guy, he played a role. I'm going to learn next year not to just focus on gematria. I'm going to look at more into sacrifices, more into storyline, more into things like this, decoding what these people say, why they put certain words in quotation marks. Because if these people are getting put out there on the media, there's a reason for it, a significant reason for it. So there you have it, guys. Sons in 4 guy, clearly one hell of a Mason.